All right, I'm out here outside. I had made a video, and in that video, the new game I'm playing, this is the spot it was. Um, you know what to do now. Yeah, I got it. I got it. I'm gonna leave this. Um, hello. All right, I don't need cowboy voice. Sorry. I'm making this video because I'm gonna put this up here where I want it. I don't think I've done it before, but like I've had this for a while. It's probably gonna fit. I don't think I've attempted to do it yet. It's a good idea. I just came all the way out, and I like to come into my own yard and walk over it, but amongst most of the bullshit, I simply say, "Oh, that's not going to stay like that." Well, you really can do one thing. Hold on, that's true. Damn it. What the architect would like to say, and just doesn't have the words, is that he can take this thing off, put it up there, and it'll fit. But it's the perfect size and shape for that. I put the crown to the north. I don't need to move it around, and it's likely to stay. It's very likely to stay. Now, whatever's going on here in this situation will be very beneficial. It should not be considered permanent at all, but it ain't. In fact, I'm gonna take this now, which by chance is here. Now, this place in my yard represents the heart. It's the one of these damn. These tubes have a long time been plotted out. Now, I've not transcribed over any sort of formal ley line grid stuff. It probably is possible to do that. It may even be worthwhile. But as I'm here on this journey at this moment, I'm going a different way because I'm being led by my soul. Now, I got today, early in the morning, the stand down for spiritual warfare that the only real stand down one can do is the stop you can do, like with the Titanic. So it's already in the process. And I would have to say Titanic sunk straight down at that point, and it would be a symbol to me for real. You see these amongst the dead? I'm struggling to not take that fourth. I don't need that one. These are my allies too, though. These motherfucking lilies are. That's just the way it is. I'm putting them in my mouth. I can tell you why, but I don't get to do that with the rose. But heaven knows. That's right, sweet. And then plus, I just make it back. Your video's not recording. Yes, it is. Okay, see, I can't see none of this. My phone doesn't have what it needs like the other phone. So this has to be a substitute video. Kind of like Christ talked in a way, but that would be weird. That would be weird. It allows me to walk out in my yard though, having found the things I needed, check my mail, and just come back. And I have one. It only takes 5 minutes. It only took 5 minutes. It only took 5 minutes. My target time is 10 minutes. So for those of you that may not get the math, that leaves me a whole 5 minutes to waste. Now, I ain't trying to waste nothing. In fact, above and beyond that, I'm in the strange position to be already at rest. Don't let it be going down with the ship. Let us say, whatever the Titanic represents in that respect, I do believe can be released and go down. But I do think that it has more to do with the emotions and the soul than I need to uh, make an excuse and do anything about for. Because I can sit right here and just continue this video as I'm going to do and remain at rest. And strangely, hold on. You don't look very appealing like this. It's not very flattering, is it? No, not without a shirt. No bother. I'll mix and match it. This is helpful because the cat helped me develop this. I have the next feather. I found it when I went out there. When I find a feather, depending on the size, it's a gift. Now, this big ass gift, there was a lot of birds flying recently, very low over. I don't know why. Can't say. It's not. I'm not a bird. But it was the cat looking at me, and then us playing, that led to this. And I like this. So the next feather I'm putting on the other one, on these forks. So these frequencies are the constants, at least the ones that are not destructed when all the other ones were. 1432 for the heart and 528. And they lasting. If you ain't blasting, it ain't lasting. Well, these lasting, so the trumpet must be blasting. What he's trying to use here is space math, which isn't math, nor is it space. But in a way, I'm going to chase. What from it I have, I'll give. And let's see what else can be. It's close to right. You always have been rhyming, but I could tell the story because of where I'm sitting. That underneath this table, right here, years ago, there was a tarp. Now, we had lost some chickens because a friend of mine, for whatever reason, came over and let her dog out, chased the birds. I was so pissed off. I don't know what they were doing out. I can't remember the conditions. It was so long back. No mind that. One of them that was missing, it was 3 days later. I was sitting right here. This tarp came up, and out came the chicken. It shat, diarrhea, and eggs rolled out. 2 eggs. They were delicious. And I was like, what the fuck? Got it back into the pen. I don't know why they weren't in the pen. I don't know what happened, to be honest. I don't remember at all. But we had a lot of chickens over the time. All of them were killed in some way by dogs, but not this one. This one, well, it may be at the end of its life. I don't know what the fuck. It was gone for like 3 days. I saw this tarp come up, and I've been thinking portal ever since. That's what I got. I've told the story so many times. So I'm right here, and I want to tell the story again. Now, if the story I told many times is the new addition to what is nothing new, then that's the one I feel I can submit to this part of the process where I'm sitting here with this extra. And there's some clues that I've gotten that it ain't just about the spot. But I do think there is something portal. That is no joke. I've had some other experiences too where some things have occurred that should not be possible. But I mean, it is some very strange things that lead to that. Not bad, definitely not bad, definitely good, but strange. Strange adjustments have been made. Very strange adjustments. Now, I don't know. I also found this ball, which, having never seen it, I think I took it inside. Yeah, I did. It used to be a very paranoid thing to find anything new in my environment like that, but I worked it out long ago. I don't have that issue in the same sort of way. And I could put it to bed with the gang stalking, but I'm not even really wanting to even have to do that like that. It's not, I don't have any residual worry or concern in that matter. I look at the new ball, I get it. I'm sure there's a reason. I just don't have it. It's not mine. I didn't put it there. There's a lot of fucking ground out here that could be anything placed upon it. Might have before been something, but there's nothing now. That's really a gift. Not having spiritual warfare to really fight, that's a gift. There's nothing to lose. There is the opportunity to freak out and go down with the ship. That's the Titanic that I don't want to return to. And the significance of it should not be lost because that ship sort of was responsible for a lot more things going on in Titanic than I think we are all perfectly aware of saying. There would have been every Titanic boat before that was a secret operation. Like even the guy, I got a letter from the guy that found it. I wrote him when I was 7 and got the fucking guy to write me back. He wrote me back. It's Dr. Robert Ballard, currently worshiping owls at the Bohemian Grove. Yeah, he's a Bohemian Grove guy. So maybe there's some owl in this all along. Now, if the owl fight is Moloch or Molech or whatever, I still don't give a fuck. I'm trumping it out. But don't get me on no bullshit, old lie God shit, because we would still have to clear Yahweh on that matter. And Yahweh, from my perspective, if these L's are beings and this Cliff High's indication of it being an actual physical being, they don't sound good. I can't be friendly to them. My spiritual path doesn't have them involved anymore. It is separated with what Christ did for me, or we done together. So, Yahweh, fuck you. I don't like what I think about I hear you. I got to do my own. It's done. All right, let that be the ship. If that's the ship, let it go. You go down with your ship, Captain. I think that could be correct more than any other statement I've said. But then again, it's not like you have to have within you what you need to be where you are. You can get that right now. If you're able, this is how I did it. It may not be much, but it's a lot to me.